So E3 is canceled. Now what? After the Game Developers Conference and South by Southwest were canceled because of concerns over coronavirus, we wondered if the same fate might be delivered to E3, and that is exactly what happened today. E3 2020 has been canceled.
Now that it's official, most of the gaming industry will be searching for a new way to show off the biggest upcoming releases. Depending on how well that goes, this could, quite possibly, be the beginning of the end for E3 as we currently know it, rather than just a one-year blip. So here's how that could happen.
The next big gaming show after E3 is Gamescom. The German show is already the world's biggest games event by attendance and comes with its own slate of, albeit smaller, conferences. E3 has always been a useful meeting space for companies, leading to future deals between them. Gamescom could provide a similarly useful space. Set over 2 months after E3, it might be seen as a safe bet in terms of the trajectory of the spread of coronavirus, while retaining some of the sheen and prestige of an E3 announcement. It wouldn't be hugely surprising to see a far more announcement-heavy Gamescom 2020 should that show go ahead, of course.
The second possibility is to follow Nintendo's lead and take all those announcements in-house and online. The Nintendo Direct model has been adopted by Sony, Xbox, Devolver, and Blizzard, who all have taken digital announcement events in their own directions. Xbox and Ubisoft have already announced plans to host their own digital events in place of E3 this year.
What will be interesting is what happens if those approaches prove successful, perhaps more successful than a traditional E3 announcement. E3 might have been seen as something like an industry safety blanket for some time. Companies announce games there just because that's the way it's always been done. Removing that marketing beat from the equation might push publishers to reconsider their traditional reliance on E3. A lot of companies may be about to realize that it is simply better for them to handle their announcements in a different, more personalized way.
All of which leaves E3 itself in a precarious position. It's entirely possible that come next year, more companies than just Sony will see the event as something more of an unnecessary formality and make the decision to skip the event. That could leave us with either a smaller, perhaps more specialized E3, a digital-only E3 retaining all the brand and tradition, or no E3 at all.
People, of course, have been talking about the decline of E3 for years. Now that it's been canceled for the first time ever, the show finds itself at a critical crossroad. We will continue following this story here at IGN.